Bitcoin has just received a sell signal on the one-day time frame, and with that, does this invalidate the bullish sentiment from Trade Confident that we've been putting out recently? I do not think so, and in this video I'm going to tell you exactly why that is, what I'm looking at, and what you need to be paying attention to. With that, let's jump into the video. Getting started with morning announcements, we have yet another 4% trade win on Uniswap. Congratulations to anyone that was in this trade. We are now 22 wins, 0 losses, and we have a brand new trade set up for you to look at, and on top of that, just as a bonus, there's a brand new crypto forecast video. This one is going to be really important. It'll go into much deeper detail of what I'm looking at in this video today. So if you have a membership, go ahead and check out this trade win, check out this trade setup and see if that's something you want to enter into with us, and be sure to watch this members only future forecast content. If you don't have a membership, go and sign up at the links in the description down below to get access. With that, let's jump into the charts. Here we are on the tradeconfident.io website. We're going to scroll down to Bitcoin right here, and the first metric we're looking at is the Bitcoin Emotional Index. I don't know if anyone else noticed, but they actually started putting the symbols next to the coins up here on TradingView. I think that's pretty cool. Looking at the metric itself, though, as the price has risen up, we pushed into excited territory, but the price has dropped just a tiny bit here, dropping us back into neutral territory. This isn't amazingly bullish or bearish one way or the other. Typically, though, the higher we are on this chart, the more likely we are to see moves down. If the price continues on, and I do expect it to drop for a little bit, this will likely drop the metric down lower into neutral or as far as anxious, in which we will be looking for the next move up in Bitcoin. Moving on now to the Bitcoin volatility breakout detector. We are still seeing a lot of volatility in the market. There's a little bit of, just a slight drop here, just a little bit of a drop in volatility as we are seeing a tiny bit of a sideways movement here. This may continue on for a little bit. Again, I do expect to see some downwards movement, and I'll show you exactly where I believe that's going to land. But I do expect this volatility to continue for some time. Moving on now to the Bitcoin Whale Smart Money metric. Now, there's an insane amount of short trade sentiment for Bitcoin right now. This is kind of surprising to me because while we do have a little bit of a move up here, it's not as crazy drastic as other ones we've seen. Like back here, we got an absolutely just insane move, and even then we did not see that much short trade sentiment. So right here, I'm seeing it cross below this negative 800 level right here. Most often, this is where we're going to see drops in the market. So again, we may see a little bit of a drop here, but I do not expect this to be a very long-lived drop. I think we're going to move up pretty quickly here after that. So moving on now to the Bitcoin major support and resistance chart, we have structure support at $26,965. I do not expect it to get any lower than that, but if we do still have structure support at $25,810. Somewhere in this range is likely where we're going to be dropping, but I'll show you the actual trend lines later on in the chart and show you exactly where I think we're heading. Stay tuned for that, but for now, we're going to check out the Bitcoin long versus short trades. Of course, long trades are still massively higher than short trades here. This will most likely result in moves up in the market long term. So even if we do see drops in the short term, long term, I do believe Bitcoin is bullish. And last but not least, it's going to be the Bitcoin daily trade scanner. Now, as you saw in the live charts, we do have a sell signal on the daily candle. This is going to drop the market a little bit. It already has, in fact, but I do again think that this drop is going to be pretty short-lived before we see a possibly another buy signal. That's what I'm going to be looking for as this price drops. I'm going to be looking for another buy signal, and with that, we will be looking for the next move up in cryptocurrency as this drop plays out. Now, you're going to want to stay up to date, even if you don't actively trade Bitcoin, even if you're just an altcoin trader. Most altcoins follow the price of Bitcoin, so you're going to want to be paying attention to what Bitcoin is doing. If you want to get access to our Bitcoin and all the other metrics, if you want to get access to our trade setups here, we're 22 wins and 0 losses with 10 trades pending that you can join us in. And if you want to get access to the members only content in the form of crypto forecasts, there's going to be a lot of important information, including the reveal of a brand new indicator from Trade Confident. We're still working on it, but we wanted to give you a sneak peek. So if you want to get access to all of this and more, you can grab our membership at the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the membership will be the very first link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to our homepage. You're going to want to go up to subscribe right here, click that, fill out your information, and you're going to want to take a look at the full access $59 a month membership. This includes all 20 coins worth of metrics, scalping trade calls, future forecasts, and many more benefits for you to try out. Just go and click choose, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. With that, let's check out the live charts. Here we are looking at Bitcoin on the one-day time frame. Now the price versus while money flow has topped out. It has moved down, but it looks like we're beginning to tick up again, showing money maybe moving back into the market. Trend exhaustion has not hit its top red section yet. This tells me that this is not likely to be a very big drop as it plays out. And we got a sell signal. And because we did see a little bit of a top here, I will consider this to be all 3 signals we need to see a move down in cryptocurrency. Again, it's not going to be that drastic. I really don't think we're going to be moving down much. only about to this ascending structure support here on this ascending channel pattern. Now, there's more to this chart that meets the eye. Let me pull up my extra trend lines here. First up, what you're looking at right here on top of this ascending channel pattern is actually a symmetrical triangle pattern. This is indicated by a descending resistance and an ascending support that both converge. This is going to be one of the more common patterns you see in cryptocurrency, and this is a neutral pattern. Typically, if it starts in an uptrend, it'll end in an uptrend, and if it starts in a downtrend, it'll end in a downtrend. But we started in an uptrend, so this for me, even if we bounce off the structure support, we're likely to see a breakout at this point for the next move up. Now, the other trend line I want everyone to pay attention to is right in the middle of this ascending channel pattern. This is actually typical. You'll see this quite often in ascending channel patterns where there's another trend line in the middle. You're going to see a ton of touches at this level, including a previous buy signal. And this right here is where I'm going to be looking at for the next structure resistance. Personally, I do think we could see even higher than this, but paying attention to local highs right here, this is going to be where it's most important to pay attention to. And from there, we'll have to reevaluate using the price versus well money flow, trend exhaustion, and of course the TC top and bottom finder to see whether or not we're going to break through this. These are the trend lines I need everyone to be paying attention to. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion on what I'm seeing in the market. But honestly, these charts do not lie. This is exactly what I'm looking at. This has been maintained and broken through several times. So I think this is the level we need to be paying attention to. I really, truly think that we're going to drop down to the structure support for a little bit of a drop. I know it's not exactly what I predicted originally, but as new data comes in, we do need to adjust our predictions. It's just the smart thing to do. So I think we're going to drop down to the structure support. I think we're then going to bounce off that, break through the structure resistance right here, and move on back up. Personally, I do think we're going to meet structure resistance again right at the $31,263 level. This is where the absolute top happened for this bear market so far, and it perfectly coincides to where I think we could see, and honestly, this is how Bitcoin has played out previously. I think we are going to run into this ascending structure resistance right now. To clarify, not literally right now. This is just a chart. This is just a resistance that is on the chart right now. I think this will take quite a while to play out. I'll be honest with you. It'll take some time. But as we drop right here, we'll draw a line to where I think we're going to intersect. We'll grab the date and price range right here. Go from this intersection on up to about here. I think this is going to take about 9 days. So about the middle of June, I think this could be about a 17.62% rise. I would even call this a pump in Bitcoin. Of course, this is likely to bring a bunch of other cryptocurrencies up. And I also want to take a look at the S&P 500 here. We have officially broken out of, as long as this right here, this little candle stays above this, it opens and closes above this horizontal resistance line. I think this is going to be a breakout to the upside for the S&P 500. This is extremely bullish because where the stock market goes, Bitcoin is likely to go, and where Bitcoin goes, the rest of the crypto market is likely to go too. Now, this is a really strong structure resistance. There is so many touches at this point over here, and because of that, it is really important that we do see us break past this. If the stock market does manage to break, retest, and jump back up, this is going to be extremely bullish for the crypto market too. This is where I'm expecting to see that, remember, a rise, a drop, retest, and then a bounce back up. This is exactly what I'm expecting in the crypto market as well. So this is going to be really important to pay attention to. As this happens, you're going to want to use the TC top and bottom finder, price versus well money flow, and trend exhaustion to inform your trading decisions. Of course, you're going to want to check the news and stuff too. Always get as much data as you possibly can before making any trades. The more information you can get, the better. With that, I think these indicators are going to be a huge asset to your trading game. And right now, I can get you a discount of up to $400 right now. The way to do that is to check out the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the indicators will be the second link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to the bundle pack page. Go ahead and click I want this right here. Fill out all your information, click pay, and it'll offer you the TC top and bottom finder for just $349 instead of the regular $749. This is a full $400 off discount. Just go ahead and click add to cart. You'll get all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for $400 off right here. Crazy good prices. Just go ahead and make sure your information is correct. Click pay and you are good to go. Go ahead and load those indicators up on your chart, and as the price drops, you're going to be looking for price versus well money flow low. You're going to be looking for trend exhaustion low. These by themselves are extremely bullish, but if we get another buy signal right here, this will almost guarantee a move up in crypto. And because we're so close to the structure resistance, I think it really could be a breakout again to the $31,263 level for a 17% move up. I think honestly it could take a little bit longer than 9 days. I'm actually going to give it a full 14-day possibility of this breakout happening just to be safe. I think mid-June is when we're really going to see this play out. With that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I will see you in the next video.